Breaking news: Oromio Festival. Gani Adams, Yoruba leaders, lauds Oba of Benin for identifying with the Yoruba history. Hello, my wonderful people. Yoruba leaders across the nations are celebrating, felicitating, and congratulating the great Oba of Benin, saying, "Well done, sir. We really appreciate you." I mean, it's a time of joy and celebration. What a great unity that tribes are coming together to see common ground of unity, to work together as one, to indicate interests that they are one people, one voice. I mean, it's a thing of joy. Gani Adams and other Yoruba leaders are coming up to say, "Well done, sir. Very well done to you. Thank you for celebrating the Yoruba history. We sincerely celebrate you and we really appreciate what you are doing, the whole celebration that has gone on of late." You see, they are quite very happy and they are celebrating the great Oba of Benin. Recently, the Oba of Benin just concluded the festival that was held in Edo State, where celebrations were on for a number of days. Before the beginning of the celebration, announcement was made. After the celebration, announcement was also made, keeping people informed and all that should happen. Anyway, Gani Adams and other Yoruba leaders are celebrating the Oba of Benin. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. God bless you. Oromio Festival. Gani Adams, other Yoruba leaders laud the Oba of Benin, celebrate him for identifying with Yoruba history. Aremu Akokofo of Yoruba land, Gani Adams, as well as other Yoruba traditional leaders, has recommended the Oba of Benin and has celebrated him, commended him for celebrating the age-long Oromio festival, saying it was noteworthy that the Benin monarch truly identify with Yoruba history by bridging the gap between Yoruba and Benin Kingdom. We appreciate you. The Yoruba leader gave the commendation on Thursday in a statement by his special assistant on media, Mr. Kende Aderemi, saying the monarch had, through the festival, sustained the traditional bond between Yorubas and Benin Kingdom. Adams, while saying this, said, "We will be kind and we will be one and continue to be one with the kind Oba of Benin for projecting the tradition of the Yoruba race, positioned and has done well for the new developments, and has demonstrated the need to sustain our age-long tradition, the values of Benin and Yoruba, and what brings us in line together as one, in line with historical records. With the new development, Oba of Benin has demonstrated the need to sustain what we believe in as Benins and Yorubas. We are one. Our history go back in time to show that we are brothers. The Yoruba history had a very long establishment, an enduring bond and relationship between the Yorubas and Benin. So, it is of great importance to appreciate the Benin monarch because such a move will surely translate to a better relationship between the Yorubas and the Benin. I commend the spirit of the Oba of Benin, a true leader, for re-establishing the old and existing bond between Benins and Yorubas. The traditional bond between us from ancient times still endures to date. It can never be broken. We are better together because the Benin monarch fully understands what it takes to sustain tradition and has established it through history. In Yoruba history, Oromio is a progenitor of the ancient town of Oyo Empire. Yoruba see him as Yoromio Akinolu, who, after founding the Oyo Empire, he later became the sixth Oni of Ife. Today, Alaafin of Oyo occupies the reverse stool of Oromio and still up to date. Oyo people, through the Alaafin of Oyo, his emperor Majesty Obalamido Adeyemi, has been able to sustain the legacy of the Yorubas by celebrating Yomiyo Festival in the past decades. Yorubas and Benin share the same history and bond, especially about Romeo, who is the progenitor of the two ancient kingdoms. This is why it is very important for us to appreciate the great Oba of Benin for the courage to sustain this history, which he further enhanced in relationship of the two kingdoms. What a man, what a leader. We honor you, our great Oba of Benin. We will continue to stay together as one and work together as one because truly, really, we are brothers. Wow. I didn't know this guy was such a poet. You see, the Oba of Benin has been greatly celebrated by Gani Adams as well as other Yoruba leaders, the Alafi of Oyo and others. And it's interesting to know that Oromio also have affiliation. There is a connection between Oromio and Oyo and all that, And recently we kept you up to date that the Great Oba of Benin in Benin City, where it was celebrated, the festival was celebrated, and all that happened. You see, we brought you up to date with all that went on, even after the festival. The announcement was made before and after the festival, and this is what the Yoruba leaders are saying the Oba of Benin has done, identifying with the ancestral roots and identifying with the fact that they are brothers, that it was one and the same son of the great Yoruba kingdom who formed the Oyo Empire, where the Alafi of Oyo which Jalafia for Oyo occupies today, as well as the very present, apart from the Alafia of Oyo's, affiliation with the Oyo stool, like he described, also, what the process is all about, what is really entails about these two kingdom, about these two people standing together as one. I think it means very much to Alafi of Oyo, Gani Adams, the Alafi of Oyo. You could hear how he's really talking about very eloquent about what the Oba has done, the significance, and how they treasure it, and how they see to it that he has done something that is worthwhile, that brings them together as a people, and something that indicates and show the fact that they are truly brothers going back in ancient time, and saying this will continue to make them one even as life continues. We will actually like to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Thank you so much. God bless. Bye for now.